Sorry about that, guys. Somebody was playing music as they walk, fairly loud, so I didn't get no copyright strike. Sorry. Whatever. Each their own. So yeah, like I said, I've been kind of in hermit mode. Working, going for groceries occasionally, going out occasionally, coming home, stream some shows, rinse and repeat. And what a wonderful life. No vacation in sight either, because that's not happening for me anytime soon. And you know what the funny part is, I get signs once in a while. I'm not saying I'm psychic or anything, but when we were on our cruise, our final cruise, and it was awesome. Going back, we were all up pretty late that night, and there was, we went up onto the top deck of the cruise, and it was pitch black at night, eh? Because, you know, you're out in the ocean, right? And it was our, you know, we were kind of, that was our last night on the boat. And as we were coming back into shore, we had a big thunderstorm over the ocean just off to our left side of the boat. And I've never seen that ever before. And it's kind of like one of those omen deals, right? And like while we were on the boat, obviously we were getting the early reports of the Rona, with the Chinese people getting welded into their houses and all their crap going on. And you know, I just had that feeling at that time while watching that thunderstorm in the middle of the ocean, pitch black, on a giant cruise ship, giant city at sea. And because I've never seen that before, that was pretty awesome. But it was just that feeling, you know, I knew shit was coming, and I knew at that point this is our last cruise before any of this lockdown and all this other horse shit came in. And it just happened that way. And you guys can think, oh yeah, right, Rob, whatever. But occasionally I get signs like that, and that's just the way it is. You can believe whatever you want, because I could care less. The trolls who do troll my channel are pretty pathetic anyways. Dumber than a box of rocks, but that's them. The sad part about my trolls on this channel is they waste their life to try to put my channel down and spend time on my channel, which is kind of funny, because they're actually, by watching my videos, they're wasting their own life. They could be doing something a lot funner than that. Just saying, just putting that out there. So it is what it is. I get a riot out of them though. They're funny. Their comments don't last long. You know, one thing I gotta say about these trolls though too, which I find hilarious, how even YouTube does that, but since they've been kind of hounding me on a regular basis, I've actually been making more money on my channel, which is hilarious. So hey, if they want to keep paying me, it's funny. But anyways, it's just the way weird things work out like that. But don't worry guys, I'll keep making my prepping videos, and I will keep you up to date on the tiny house and everything like that. It is what it is. And oh, somebody with a baby coming up here. I'm gonna have to shut the camera off again. That's nice. Mother taking out a baby to get some fresh air and check out nature. Get some vitamin D, get some fresh air. That's what it's all about. See you in a bit. Off they go in their stroller. So, cool. Anyways, this Christmas, guys, you know, another hellish lockdown Christmas. I'm just giving my family cash, and they can get whatever they want. Now, I know here in Canada, Cyber Monday, Black Friday were complete jokes this year because corporations got greedy, and instead of giving everybody deals on product, there were absolutely no deals. Everything was regular price. And I looked through every flyer that they sent to the house and could not find one item that was a deal. So yeah, I didn't spend any money this Boxing Day or Cyber Monday, and I'm sure I'm not the only one because they said that. They even had to report that on the propaganda news. So yeah, sorry folks, but corporations are just trying to you know, make their revenue back up from all these lockdowns and such. But you know, it's never gonna end at this point. It's pretty depressing, but I got high hopes. Things aren't lost yet, but we do have around the corner, I was talking about the Chinese issues we're gonna have here shortly. Evergrande is one of the major recent ones we're going to have the effects globally seen, because China has their hands in everything. The corrupt little monkeys they are. And the next thing is, China's got a hard on for Taiwan, Vietnam, and a couple other little Asian islands they want. And word on the street is, guys, the CCP, if you don't know what that is, look it up, wants Xi, the leader, to take over Taiwan by within a year. And I'm sure that's going to go over really well with the rest of the world. So recently the Democrats are trying to distract, saying, oh, we got to nuke Russia. Russia this, Russia that. The sun came up this morning because of Russia. We got to get after those guys. It's insanity. The Democrats are an insane bunch of people. I've been saying that for years. If you guys can't see it, then you're part of the problem. You can hit that unsubscribe button on my channel. I don't want to have anything to do with you because you're fast asleep and on the wrong side. Anyways, it's quite the ordeal we got. So they're planning on, right now Ukraine is the big war scene, and what's basically going to happen is NATO has a hard-on for Ukraine, even though Russia owns it. Has for years, has forever. Okay? So they're going to stir up some kind of big war event in Ukraine, giving China time to take over Taiwan, blah, 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 while that's going on, so they don't have to take on the full brunt of the United States. They're trying to divide and conquer. And so far, that's what people are saying is going to go down. Whether or not that happens, we will see shortly in the future. Pretty crazy, guys. Pretty crazy. Oh, the latest, bend the knee to China. The US and Canada, we're going against China. We're going to boycott the Olympics there. For one thing, this is all over a female tennis star in China that said she was whatevered by one of the Chinese politicians there, and then she ended up disappearing. And then they gave some kind of deep fake proof of her still being alive to the public, which was a joke. And then So the big thing was the US and Canada are like, oh, we're gonna boycott the Olympics. Meanwhile, China should be a crater right now. The entire country is smoking crater because of you know what that they released to the world that we're still dealing with to this day because the governments sure as fuck don't know what they're doing. And I can tell you that for sure. If you were on an island, let's say for an example, and a pandemic broke out on other islands around the world, and you didn't shut off the only access to your island via air travel during this worldwide pandemic, how smart would you be? Just asking for a friend, asking for the US government, asking for the Canadian government. But yeah, that's what we're dealing with, guys. Bozos. To see all my live daily content, become a Patreon member. Click on the link on my YouTube channel at the Off-Grid Tiny House. Click on support this channel. It'll take you to the Off-Grid Tiny House page on Patreon, or you can just Google it. Sign up and join in. Thank you.